So we pick up some personality traits while we're going through the physical trail.
All right, now let's say that better.
Well, I'm on this trajectory, and I come
you
in.
Pick up some personality traits, but what do you mean? I was born with personality traits that I deviated from.
Okay. Okay. And where I want to go with this is, for clarity, is when we transition, when we croak. I'm not sure I follow. Do we come back?
Yeah.
So we can be born again, or we can be coming as a cat, or a rock, or and sometimes more than one thing at the same time.
Well, that collective consciousness is within all things. But do you really think that? So follow this train of thought. So here you are in your physical body having a really good time, and you found things along your physical trail that you're really interested in. Some you participated in and realized you weren't that interested, but many things that you're interested in. So let's say you make your transition, and when you do, you leave all your resistance behind, and you become the non-physical embodiment. Those words sound funny together, but you become the fullness of not just who you were when you first came into this body, but all that you put into your vortex. And so you reemerge into the fullness of all that you are. And your attention to this time-space reality does not stop then. You're still interested in what's going on the planet. Now, are you interested in what the cat's doing? Yeah, sure. Are you interested in what the dog's doing? Yeah, sure. So are the dog and the cat receiving consciousness from you? Yeah, sure. Is it your primary point of focus? No. Is it what you think about only and all the time? Certainly not. What are you interested in? The things that you were interested in while you were here. In other words, the people that are involved in the things that you were involved in while you were here. The questions that this time-space reality stirred up for you that while you were here you didn't feel the answer to, and now you know the answer to. And now the people that are still asking those questions, you feel the answer in such a powerful way. You see what we're getting at? And so eventually there is enough desire within you from non-physical, we have not said this to you before, that focuses into enough pointedness that your desire to return to another physical body for the purpose of continuing this fantastic journey in physical form culminates in the birthing of you into that consciousness coming forth into the physical in that way. You see, we don't have to wait for a physical body in order for our consciousness to come forth. No one does. So what's that all about? Why does the non-physical energy continue to come forth in new little beings? What's that all about? It's because we all understand that in the newness there really is a fresh start. In the newness there really is a clean slate. In the newness there really is an opportunity of exploring the contrast. And so isn't it just the perfect thing? Doesn't it just make sense to you? Here you are, you've been banging around in these physical bodies and your physical environment for long enough that when we talk to you about waking up and finding a neutral thought of well-being and then progressing from it, at first that feels like a really difficult thing to do because there is so much that has already happened around you that it's difficult for you to distract yourself from. But those new ones coming forth don't have any problem with that distraction, you see. They come knowing and remembering who they are. They come as a pure infusing of source energy in physical form, ready to receive the new ideas. Have you watched your little ones and their relationship with technology? Esther has a friend who lives far away, who at one time was coming to lots of workshops, who doesn't come anymore, who does not feel that it is possible to participate in the live streams through a computer because the computer feels so hard to her. And Esther says, it's really easy. We just set you up. I'll send you an email. You click on a link. It opens a page. You type in a password and boom, Abraham in your living room. Oh, I'm not ready for that. I need some computer classes, and I need somebody to teach me what to do. And Esther is trying and trying to break it down for her in a way that she will really feel the ease of it. And then here's Luke. He's just turned 8. Teaching Esther new things every single day. Things Esther doesn't know. He just played with it and discovered things. They were on her iPhone all along. Who knew? So new ones are coming forth, and in a similar way, seeing everything in the world, because they haven't adapted away from their power. They're still in their full power, just reaching for some delicious thing to flow their power toward, you see. And we promise you, you want plenty of that. The question that if we were standing in your physical shoes or sitting in your physical
please.
chair, that we would ask is, all right, Abraham, so if I'm coming back as that new consciousness, do I have to give up all that I know from this non-physicalness? Do I have to give up my broad point of view in order to experience the freshness and newness of that new physical personality? What do you think your inner being is? Your inner being, who is always with you while you're in this physical form, is that consciousness that knows all of that, tuned in to all of that and that and that and that and that.
Wow.